Good afternoon, everyone. It's Beverly from My Messy Room Stamper here with another one sketch, 2 cards. Today's sketch is going to involve some more designer series paper. And I've just put the sketch here together for you. It's an A2 card. This strip across the back is 1.5 by 5.5. Then we have a 1 by 3 3/4, a 1 by 3.5, and this one's a little wider at 1.5 by 2 3/4. And then you can use whatever die or punch you want to cut out your sentiment here or a flower here, whatever you'd like. Today I'm going to do 2 cards with you. Usually I do one and show you, but today I decided to do 2. So the first one we're going to do is use the Incredible Like You stamp set. This is retiring. And it's a great stamp set. I love the words in it. And we're going to use some Mint Macaron cardstock and the Tranquil Tie Designer Series paper. First off, we're just going to glue the long strip down, which is this is 1.5 by 5.5. Oh, that's a lot of glue. Move that out a little bit. And I'm just going to place this down across the card. Put the lid down so I don't have to hold on to it. And if you do this with the green glue, it actually makes it easier for you to set the layers up straight where you want them to be. I think that's about where I want it. And I have glue on my fingers. And then I'm taking, I didn't know those were all alcohol. The smaller strip goes first. I love the way I chitter to myself. I didn't realize they were the same card, but that'll work out just fine. And I'm going to put it on here straight. I'm going to straighten this up so I can see what I'm doing. All right, there we go. Burnish it down. This is the second layer. I can't talk while I put these down. I'm sorry. It's a lot of dead silence here. And then here's the third one. Now you can see how it's coming together. You could use all kinds of different paper and embellishments on this. And so I wanted to make it a little different. So I'm going to use I think the Incredibly Proud of You. Or am I? So what I wanted, oh, you are amazing too. No. Nope. Incredibly Proud of You. I Just Adore You. That was the one I was going to use. The reason I didn't know, because it needed to, I'm going to use an oval punch. An oval punch. And it feels like I'm not really ready, doesn't it? It's feeling that way for me too. And Memento ink to set it up, and then I'm going to punch it out with the oval punch, if this works like I think it's going to. Which in my head it did. It might not work on here, but... Now this week, these aren't going to be as different as far as the layout goes as they were last week, and you'll see what I mean when I get on to the next one. Oh, that worked out. Now let's make sure it'll fit in my oval, because that would be bad. Oh no, perfect. There you go. I Just Adore You. And then I'm just going to put this right here. Feels like it needs something, doesn't it? How about we get... Oh, this will work great. I'm just going to back this with this. It's kind of a crumb cake look. I like that, actually. I do. And I'm going to pop it up. Don't seem to know what I'm saying today. Couldn't talk to the lady at the Hobby Lobby today. Oh yeah, that's going to be great. So let me get some dimensionals over here. Sorry. I'm hoping you can see this good. because it looks like you can. Put a couple of dimensionals back here. Another interesting sketch. You could do lots of things with it. This would be beautiful with a daisy. We have that daisy punch and the daisy stamp set, Delightful Daisy. Would look great on here. And then just put it right like that. And so there you have it. I adore you. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. So that's card number 1. Now you can see it's the same card. All right. Now card number 2, we're going to do a little differently. We're going to use Real Red. That'll be our card base. And we're going to use the Broadway Birthday paper. And I'm going to back the paper. So while I said that, pull this out again, that this was 1.5 by 5.5, well, my background will be those dimensions, but this will be cut down just a 1/8 of an inch, and you'll see. And you'll also see why the glue makes that easier to do. I'm just going to put all these together, and you can watch me. Now, I'm using the back of the paper. I'm going to assume it's the back because it doesn't have anything about birthday on it. You see, with the glue, you can get that small border. I personally couldn't do that without doing it with the glue because I couldn't get it to, if I used the mono, I'd never get it to move. You know, you'd put it down and you'd pick it up, and before you knew it, you would be cutting another piece of cardstock. And even here, look, I've got this over just a tad more than I wanted. There, up at the top. There you go. This one. Just push it down just a little, and it works out really well that way. And then one more piece. And you'll see when we back this up on the red, because we're using the Real Red, like I said, it's going to pop all this right off the paper. It's going to be great. And then I'm going to use a different, oh, I should have got that punch out probably, but different punch for it. Over here a little bit. There you go. Okay. So we're going to put this right across here after you move it down just a little bit. There you go. Yep. When you find a sketch like this, I find that it doesn't take you very long to make the card because you have the idea of where everything's going to go. You just have to, yeah, I guess I didn't want this one there. Cut it off a little short, so there's nothing wrong with that. There you go. And I wanted the red to be in the middle. I wanted to kind of go the gray, the red, the gray. Well, the background's gray, but you know what I'm saying. So here we go. There's that one. Here's the red. And these lines on the paper help me get it straight, so that's sweet. And one more. So there you go with that. That's kind of pretty. And then, in its color, I'm going to put this on the inside after we're done. I'm going to take the Accented Blooms and the Taylor Tag Punch to punch this out. And I'm going to use the Hello. I think I'm going to use the stamp block, so I'll just clean it off and be able to do that. And I'm going to use the Real Red to stamp it in, unless we do it and then we don't like it, and then we'll just use the Memento. But I don't want to use the Memento. I'll tell you why, because look. This is why. Boop. Yeah, that's pretty. Wow, that's inked up nicely. Let's give that a second to dry while I hunt for that punch. I'm going to be right here because my punches are in a drawer right here. I'm sorry I didn't have that out. That was silly of me. Classic label. I love punches. I just can never find them. Well, I can't find them. They're just in the drawer together. So then we're going to push this in here, and hopefully I'm not going to smear it. Line it up. Just a tad. Just like that. Boop. And put it right on here. Now, my other idea is to take this punch. Since we backed everything else up, I can take this punch and do something similar that we did to the last one. Similar but different. Reaching on top of you again. And I'm going to cut it in half. Just like that. And I'm going to border it as well. I'm getting a lot of stuff out here, aren't I? So here we go. Yoo-hoo. There you go. Thank you. Put this up on here. There you go. Sorry, got quiet again, I know. But when you're trying to get stuff situated, I have an older brain, let's put it that way. Little older brain needs a little time. There. So now when I put it up there, oh, I lost it because I moved it. You'll see. And once again, I should always keep a little bit of water here on the table so when my hands get gluey, I can roll the glue right off. Do you see? There they are. I was going to ask you if you could see, not that you're talking to me, but if you could see where I put these dimensionals. All right, so here we go. A ribbon would be beautiful around this, some other things, but I just wanted to keep it so you saw the oh, it's rolling off my fingers. And then there you go. I think that's going to be great. There you go. So, it's very pretty, huh? And then here's the other one, all the same. Just this one I gave it a little bit of, you know, this is a little more casual. This is a little more formal, maybe. Not formal, but a stepped up. It's a stepped up card, sort of. And then here's the original that shows you the dimensions. So again, let me just go over the dimensions with you. This is 1.5 by 5.5. This is 1 by 3 3/4, 1 by 3.5, and then this smaller one is 1.5 by 2 3/4. And then you can, as you can see, you can use anything you want to make the card, to make the sentiment on the card. They turn out really nice, and they're very easy to put together. I think you'll enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week with another sketch and 2 cards. Bye.